Okay, guys, if you're a web designer and you face the same problem that every other web designer does, which is trying to get new clients, always worrying about where their next client is going to come from, today I am going to give you one of the most valuable client acquisition methods that you probably have ever come across on YouTube. Because I've never seen a YouTube video showcasing this method. And I've honestly been pretty reluctant to share it, although I found a lot of fulfillment in helping other people, other web designers specifically, scale their agencies. So I've decided I'm going to show you step by step on how I closed $31,000 in revenue in the first month of starting my own web design agency. Okay. And all that I'm going to ask in return is if you find value in this video, like, comment, and subscribe on it. And also, if you could follow me on Instagram at Spencer Reist, follow me on TikTok at Spencer Reist. And if you are serious about scaling your own web design agency and wanting to learn more, follow me and DM me on Instagram for my Discord link. And I'll send you the link and I'll answer any questions you have and help you out. And if you guys want to go check out my agency, Flow Digital, feel free. You can check out some recent work of mine, etc. Although, let's jump straight into it. All right. The first thing that I need you to understand, and this is one of the most crucial components of this whole video, is this sentence right here. Without doing any of the design or development myself, right? You can't expect to scale your agency past even 10K a month. You can't expect to get to 30K a month, 50K a month, or 100K a month if you're doing all the design and development yourself. You can't spend more time on your client's business than your own business. That just doesn't make any sense, right? So of course we want to deliver our clients the best results. However, we have to have the systems in place and the processes and the team in place in order to do that, right? We need to be focused on getting more clients. We need to be focused on scaling our agency, becoming the best in the market, right? So now that you guys understand the importance of delegating the design and development tasks, now we can jump into step one, right? And when I first started out trying to get my first client, I was cold calling, I was cold DMing, cold emailing, doing all of these things, which you're probably doing right now. And not that these things don't work, they do work, although they do take a lot of time and it can be very difficult to convert a deal from cold outreach. It can be very difficult. So I thought to myself, how can I make this process easier? How can I make this process easier? And what made the most sense is, why don't I just find people that are already in the market for a website, right? Why don't we just go find the people that are already searching for a website? They want a website. So I started researching online. Where do people go when they need a website? And there's all of these different platforms. And these are just 4 examples: Contra, freelancer.com, Upwork, and Twitter. These are just 4 examples. There's plenty more of where people will go and post their needs for a website, right? I quickly found out that there was a huge demand. Every 5 minutes, somebody's posting their need for a website. But I also quickly found out that I wasn't going to be able to get any of these clients by applying through these job platforms, right? Because I have no credentials on my profile. I don't have any job earnings. I don't have a job success rate. I don't have any of these things that all of my competitors do. So I was applying to all of these jobs, but I was having no success. No success. So I thought to myself, how am I going to differentiate myself in the market? How am I going to stand out from my competitors? And it was pretty obvious to me. It was, why would I reach out through the platform when there's people leaking their info in the job descriptions, right? So this brings us to step 2. Search for leaked info in the job descriptions on these platforms where people are already in the market for a website. Well, let's find an example of this. We're going to head over to Contra and right off the bat, right here, look. Framer website redesign for whynot.io. $1,000 to $2,500 budget. Perfect. Website is right here. All we got to do is copy and paste it, and here we are. So now we have their website, we have their information, and this brings us to step 3. Call and email them a Loom video immediately when the job is posted. So time to touch is everything. All right. We want to get to these people as fast as we can because that's how we're going to differentiate ourselves. We're going to get to them before anybody else even has a chance to apply. So we're going to call them right when the job is posted and we're going to say, hey, my name is Spencer. I'm the founder of Flow Digital. I came across your post on Contra in regards to your need for a website redesigned, and that's actually what we specialize in. So I wanted to give you guys a quick call, but before I get into it, um, I noticed that you guys leaked your job or your information on the job posting. I highly recommend that you take that off the posting because you're going to get flooded with calls and emails from people overseas looking to reach out to you, and even some scammers potentially. From there, they're all going to say, "Oh my God, thank you so much for letting me know that. That makes perfect sense. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take my information off the posting real quick right now." Then, boom, you're the only person with their information. You're the only person on all of these platforms that has their personal information. So that boom, we just differentiate ourselves. We have a competitive advantage over everybody else in the market. We are the only person that has their email, their direct email and phone number. Now, let's say that they don't answer the phone, or maybe they do answer the phone, but the correct person to speak to about the job posting isn't available because this will happen and this is very crucial. And this is something that I've gotten a ton of jobs from. These Loom videos crush, okay? These things crush. What you do is, it doesn't have to be the team members, it doesn't have to be the specific team members email, although sometimes the websites will have an our team section. Well, they'll have all of the team members emails, and from there you can just blast a specific email to each one or specific Loom to each member. But the contact email is perfectly fine because somebody sees that and then somebody watches it and then they forward it over to the correct person. And people love these Loom videos because they are personalized to their job posting. And we're introducing ourselves. We're showing them a recent project of ours that is relevant to their posting. If they're looking for a website redesign, we're showing them a recent redesign project that we've completed that looks amazing. And they're thinking to themselves, damn, they're really taking the initiative on this. They've already sent me an email. They're a real person. They can see our face. They can see our work. They're like, okay, this guy is legit. And that's huge. That's huge. Okay, now this brings us to the next step, which is book a meeting with the prospect. And that is quite obvious, although it is super important that at the end of these Loom videos that we're sending, we leave a call to action that says, I would love to discuss the project in further detail on a Zoom call at your earliest convenience, right? I'll say it again. I would love to discuss the project on a Zoom call at your earliest convenience. Guys, when a prospect watches a 2-minute Loom video and they get to the end and they hear that, the call to action saying, let's get on a Zoom call. From my experience, about 80% of them are going to reply to the email with the time that works best for them for the Zoom. And then boom, before that they even have a chance to go through their applications on whatever platform they posted on, whether it's Upwork or Contra, etc., we already have a meeting set with them. We already have that much of a competitive advantage. We already have a meeting set with them before they even look at these other competitors. And I'll show you an example of just how these emails I send are formatted with the Loom videos, because these convert like hell. Even if I don't get these guys on the phone, I still get meetings with them at an extremely high rate through these emails, and they're so simple. Okay, here's an email from Stripe, 3K on the way. So yeah, this is real. And I'll show you a breakdown of my revenue actually from last month after I show you this email. Look how simple this is, guys. Hi, Megan. I came across your post on Upwork regarding your website needs and believe we might be the perfect fit. I wanted to send over a quick video introducing myself and showcasing some recent work of ours. Let me know when you are available to jump on a quick Zoom call to discuss the project in further detail. Look forward to hearing from you. And I know when Megan watches this video, if she watches the video, she's gonna respond with the time. and I'm going to get on a Zoom call with her, and I'm most likely going to close her because my closing rate is super high. And the conversion rate on these Looms is super high because I'm choosing who I want to send these to. I have a criteria. Last month, right? I probably only sent 25 Loom videos. Maybe 20, honestly. 25 might be pushing it. 20 Loom videos. And those 20 Loom videos converted to, let's see the breakdown. 7 deals, and I'm hiding the clients' names for privacy purposes, but 7 deals that resulted in $31,300 in revenue and $24,000 in profit. Guys, those margins are crazy. Those margins are crazy. And the only way that I'm able to do that is because I have the systems in place and I have the processes and I have the team to deliver these clients amazing results at an amazingly high profit margin for me. Look at this. $7,000, right? $7,000 deal. I get it done for $1,400, profit $5,600. That's amazing. That's awesome. $10,000. I get it done for $1,400. I profit $8,600. I don't do any of the design and development myself, guys. If I was doing the design and development myself, this wouldn't be possible, guys. The 7 deals, $31,000 in revenue, it wouldn't be possible because I would be too focused on developing one website and I wouldn't have time to go get more deals. We need our focus to be getting more deals. That solves everything. Sales. Because the more deals we get, the better our processes are going to be. We're going to refine them. We're going to be able to give our clients better results. We're going to have better case studies. We're going to get better turnaround times because our processes are going to get smoother, right? So next month, guys, in February, my goal is 50,000 plus, and I'm sure I'll hit it. There's no reason why I shouldn't be able to hit it because I have amazing client acquisition methods. I have an amazing team. I have amazing processes, and I have amazing client results to show. There's no reason why I shouldn't be able to hit 50,000 a month by next month. There just really isn't, and there's no reason why you guys. You can get 10K in your first month. There's no reason why you guys can't do the same thing I'm doing. I'm telling you right now. If I can do it, you can do it. But let's jump into the next step. This next step is why my closing rate is so high. And this is one of the most important steps. Get a newly designed mock-up of the prospect's website before the meeting. Okay? Before the first meeting, we're going to have a newly designed homepage mock-up to present to the client. Guys, I talk about differentiating ourselves from our competitors. I talk about portraying ourselves as the best in the market, gaining a competitive advantage. There is no better way to gain a competitive advantage than doing this. Trust me, it works like a charm, okay? I'll show you guys an example of this in a second, but let me just explain something to you. A business owner time is money, right? Time is money. Do you think these business owners want to hop on? Do you think they want to spend 5 to 10 hours going through a bunch of job proposals, hopping on a bunch of different meetings, talking to a bunch of different companies about their new website? No. If they can get on a meeting starting out with somebody like me that on the very first meeting shows them exactly what they're looking for, they're going to go with me out of convenience. They don't want to go meet with 10 other people after they just met with a guy that is clearly capable of delivering the product that they're looking for and already has took the initiative to get it done before he's even received any payment. Guys, this is the number one way to increase your closing rate. If you're closing 2 out of 10 clients right now, if you just did this, you would close 7 out of 10. It would increase your closing rate by at least 50%, at least. So here's an example of this, and this is a huge deal. Don't reach out to this client. This is a new client of mine, over $10,000 deal, right? This is their current website, and as you can see, this is their home. This is all they got on their homepage. It looks super outdated, like 10 plus years old. I go to the meeting and I have this. This is over $10,000 deal. I just had this meeting yesterday. I show them this and they're like, "Oh shit, you already made this? We haven't even paid you yet. Like, why did you do this? Like, this looks great." I'm like, "Yeah, this is how we do things. We like to take initiative, show you that we're capable of doing the work. I know that a lot of people in this web design industry, trust is a huge factor. By showing you that I'm capable of doing this before even receiving payment, I like to let my work do the talking. I like to let my product sell itself." They're like, "All right, let's fucking do it, dude. You win." Like, no shit. If I get on a meeting and show them what they're already looking for, and then somebody else gets on the meeting and just rambles on about what they can do without being able to actually show them, obviously they're going to go with me. They might not, in most cases, they won't even meet with anybody else after they talk with me. I'll be the first one to meet with them, and then they won't even meet with anybody else. That's just how it is. So, close the deal. That's the next step, boys. Close the deal. Boys and girls. I'm sorry. Girls are more than capable of doing this also. Honestly, girls probably have a competitive advantage with this day and age. But close the deal. Yeah. It's as simple as that. Repeat the process. I just laid it out for you guys. I just laid it out for you. You can start this today. Even if you aren't an expert, if you don't know how to build the websites yourself, that's fine, because we're not doing any of the design or development ourselves. That is extremely, extremely important. I hope you guys found value in this video. This is just one client acquisition method that I have. I've now since gained several others. Shout out to Dean White. He's a legend in the web design space. The niche down web design blueprint, that's an amazing acquisition method. Innovating is key, guys. I take Dean's methods, I innovate on them. Guys, you have to innovate. I didn't see anybody do this method. I didn't find this on YouTube. I found this from being in the weeds and innovating. Okay? You have to innovate. So if you found value from this video, please follow me on, please like, comment, and subscribe. That would mean the world to me. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. And if you're serious about wanting to do this yourself, follow me on and DM me on Instagram, and I'll send you the Discord link where I'll answer any questions you have and give you some free resources, right? And I know probably none of you guys will take action. 99% of you guys will take action. But for the 1% of you, DM me on Instagram, okay? DM me and say 1%. And let's fucking scale your agency. Let's fucking change your life. Let's get location freedom, time freedom. Get out of the matrix, the matrix. Let's change your life. All right. 2024, it's the year. Let's go.